So we'll go briefly about different kind of malicious codes, then we're going to take a proof of concept using one of them. So in malicious code, as we mentioned, we have two different kinds of program. We have the spying application. This could be like Trojan and keylogger, and the Trojan, it's two applications, and actually this is what we're going to try in this video. Two different programs. A program called a server or a patch, this will be sent to the victim, and a program called a client, and this will be on the hacker machine. And you send them to the victim through a PDF file or an MP3, and you try to convince them to open this file. And when it opens, the server or the patch will open a port on the victim machine, and then using the client program from the hacker machine, you can connect and you're going to have full access on the machine. Another type of spyware is a keylogger, and keylogger, it's some application, could be a hardware or software that can be installed on the machine, and it will capture whatever you are writing, and it may take snapshot from your desktop, it may open the webcam and take a couple of snapshots, and it takes those information and sends them to someone on their email, or they can upload them to a specific website where someone can access them. So this is also another kind of spyware. We have the adware, which we already explained, and this is just to browse advertising. We have the virus and worm, and those are different kind of applications. Those are not spying applications, damaging applications. And now most of the virus and worm are the same, but it used to be a virus cannot be replicated itself. Virus need a host to be moved from one place to another, one storage, while worm can replicate itself and it move from one place to another. So if you have a virus infected with a worm, you plug it to your laptop, it will be copied to your laptop. We have things like rootkit. Rootkit is just an intermediate. When someone gets infected with a rootkit, whatever comment he writing, the result of this comment will show what the hacker wants the victim to be seeing. It will not show the real status. So it's a kind of tool to like maintain your attack. So I just want to focus on the spyware, especially on the Trojan. So I have two different machines, the hacker machine and the victim machine. And on the hacker machine, we have a big amount of Trojan, and a lot of them is there. So let me just prove the concept and see how it works, and then we can see how we can hide them so the antivirus will not detect them. So we have other Trojan, but I'm going to focus about one specific Trojan. This was very familiar, was very popular in past. It's called the Beast. Now, Beast is an application that allow you to create a server. So for instance, you click on the build server and you put the name and you click which port this server will open, and then you can put a notification. So if the victim opens this file, you're going to need his IP. It will be sent to you by email or ICQ. ICQ used to be a very popular chatting program. You can like start the setting, so it will, this Trojan or this server will be modified in some of the registry. So every time the user opens the computer, the port will be open, and then he can kill the antivirus and firewall. And we used to have different kind of option, like it can show the user and fake error message like this one. So because sometimes when user click on an application and it will not run, it actually user get suspected, and you can put an icon for that. Okay, so you can put this icon for instance, and then you can save the server, and it should be saved here. Okay, so this is the server that you try. This will be the part that you need to send to the victim, and you need to convince him to open it. Now as we're gonna see on a previous video, this will not be sent on the same way. But once the victim opens that, what exactly will happen? As you notice that in the application, while we are creating the virus, it usually open a port 46. So to check that the server has opened the port 6666, let's type net state minus an, net state minus an, and let's see, and most probably, yeah, here you go. You can see that the malware has opened the port, but he opens the port assuming that this is a victim machine, and I was able to convince the victim to run this program or to open a PDF file that has this program inside. The port is open, but it's listening. No one is connected to it. So let me go to another machine and try to connect to this machine. So if I go to my other Windows machine, forget about the name that this is the hacker or this is the victim. You just need to understand the scenario. And I have beast here. I have the client, because what I need to have here is the client. So I believe I already have the client here. Should be here. Beast. Here you go. And when you open this client, what do I need to have to be able to connect to the victim machine? I need to have the victim IP. So victim IP can be getting in different way. I showed you some of those way during the reconnaissance phase, or some of the Trojans themselves. When you set up the server, they have a feature to notify you by email whenever the victim opens this application. So it will send you a notification by email that the victim has opened the application, the port is open, and this is the IP. So if I put the IP of the victim here, I remember the IP of the other Windows XP is 192.168.95.137, and I click on connect or go beast, and you can see I'm now connected to the victim machine. Now, before showing you what I can do from this connection, I need to go to my other Windows XP and check if there is a connection or not. So if I write down netstate minus an one more time, I should find this port, which is 46 open, and I should find a connection established. So let's see, yep, I think it should be here. Here you go. So as you can see, the port is opening and the connection is established, and someone is connected to me, and this is the IP of the other Windows. I mean, if you go to the other Windows and check, you're gonna find that this is IP. So I'm able to identify who's connected to me as well. So as you can see, the IP of the other Windows, the hacker in this case, is 95.150. So you can yourself discover that you have been hacked, and you can even get the IP who hacked you. So what I can do, I can check his file. I can ask him to show all the files that he have. I can right click and download any file, or I can upload some file from my computer to his computer, or I can delete some file. So I can have full access on their file, on his file system. I can get a snapshot from his desktop. I can open his webcam. I can, have full access on the machine. I can do some fun, restart his machine, show him some error message and so on. So this is how the Trojan is used. Now, the Trojan actually, it's detectable. And if you remember, we went through a website on the previous videos that I told you have to have this website inside your favorite that can tell you the type of virus. So for instance, if we open this website from here, the website name was virustotal, .com and VirusTotal, it's a big database that is synchronized with most of the vendor. So let's go here, let's go to Google. Oh, I should open it, I believe, from the other website, because the other website is the one that have a problem. So let me open it from here, and let's upload this virus, and let's see if you will be able to recognize that or not. Google.com. So okay, and let's go to VirusTotal. It's a very good website, and VirusTotal, we can click here and we can upload this server that I'm sure it's a virus, it's mainly a Trojan, and let's see what will be its opinion. I'm sorry about the lateness, but it seems that, you know, the machines from where I'm opening this file, it's full of virus and worm and malicious code. So okay, so while it works, if you need to test those keyloggers or those Trojan, please do not test them on your regular machine. Use them on a virtual machine, the same way I'm doing. Okay, let me try to speed the process a little bit. The site is not opening from the virtual machine, so I'm going to try to open the site from my physical machine. And I'm trying to share the folder because I don't want to copy the file on my physical machine. So my objective is just to show you that the VirusTotal website, when you upload a website on this file, it will detect that it's a virus or a malicious code or not. So let's hope that my antivirus on my physical machine will not delete it. And I will not encourage you to do the same what I'm doing, because everything is under my control. So for testing for any other purpose, please use the virtual machine and do all your attack on virtual machine. Do not anything on your physical machine, so you'll be able to or you will not have any kind of damage. It's taking a long time. Let me just go to VirusTotal and VirusTotal. Okay, and while it's loading, I just can show you how it works. So I suspecting a specific file, so I can go to any of my drive, and if I suspect that, for instance, this is a virus or not, let me upload it and let's scan it, and it will scan. It will upload the file and scan it and give you the result. So what I want you to do is that the virus and the Trojans that we are trying during this section, you can upload them to the upload file and just to verify if they have a virus or not. On the upcoming video, I'm going to show you, so whatever they are using, if it's a Trojan or if it's a keylogger or a virus or whatever, how they hide that. And I'm going to show you some basics technique, but also I'm going to point to some advanced technique, and I may add some resources showing you some advanced technique for doing that. But after all, antivirus can be bypassed. So I'll stop this process because it's going to upload the file. It may take time because it scans this file with different kind of antivirus from different vendor, so it will take time. So let me skip that. It's a straightforward process, and I want you to test that and let me know if you have any question. Please post the question on the discussion board, and I'll get back to you as soon as it take. Thank you.